Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury on the Pluta channel. Today guys, I want to do a video for my good friend Rolex Steve. Rolex Steve. And what I want to talk about today is happiness. Happiness. What is happiness and what's some key components to happiness as a watch collector and as a fan of the Pluta channel. So this is paid review 22QA34. I've made a few videos for this guy because he is pretty cool. Now, I wanted to talk about this. Now, this gentleman here, we're going to call him Rolex Steve. He's also got a beautiful, beautiful wife. Eating more unhealthy food and other bad habits is not for our dear pontiff. We need you to stay alive. I wish my lovely fit young wife was here. She was a bikini fitness competitor and an intensive care nurse at a major hospital in California. Had me on a disciplined diet meal plan. I am much older than you and feel pretty good. I was on the comfort food program like a lot of people. I decided I had to stay alive and buy more Rolex watches for you to evaluate. You cannot do that if you're dead. And he goes on to tell me about his life there. And I got to tell you some of the key components. Let's have a look at this gentleman and see what they are. This gentleman has an extensive Rolex watch collection. And I've got to tell you, I think that is fantastic. Rolex, I've always said, don't be intimidated. Don't think you have to collect AP. Don't have to collect Patek or Vacheron. Rolex is a fantastic brand there. Now this guy here has got a number of hobbies. He likes photography. He's into his Nikon cameras. And dear Archie, I see you like great sports cars and interesting vehicles. Some of our sports cars for your review: a Ferrari 488 GTB and a Ferrari 488 Spider. We bought them ourselves with no money from inheritances, relatives, or government handouts. They were not leased and are paid for. I grew up besides my real father with two stepfathers who didn't spoil me one bit. My mother was real tough as well. However, when you get slapped around and not spoiled, you grow up fast and learn to hustle your ass to get ahead. My attractive and fit young wife had an indolent mother and sloppy parenting. So she had a bit of a hard life. A long story short, we ended up meeting through the local Porsche dealer. We ended up relating and got a lot and got married in 2008. I am much older than her, but we have done great together. Our background certainly helped to enjoy a pretty marvelous life. Until the pandemic crap came up, I bought my first Rolex, a GMT Master, in 1967, and my first Porsche 911, a 911T Tiger Coupe around 1970, around 18 and 22 years of age. I bought them myself, of course. My real dad did co-sign on the Porsche loan. I made the payments. My mother was very angry. I bought the car. She hated my dad and did not help him. I will say, however, that the fact that my mother was a jewelry buyer and my second stepfather was a used sports car dealer helped me learn enough about what to strive for. So he's just a really cool guy. Loves the Ferraris and Porsches, and I've got to say, man, this is living. The keys to a good life. Rolex nice cars, and a good wife. That's what we need in this world to enjoy happiness. And I gotta tell you, man, that's certainly a great way to go. Beautiful, beautiful pieces, lovely pieces, are lovely. And I think, you know, when you look at happiness, what is it? It's not necessarily you need to be rich. I mean, it helps. It helps. By all means, it does help to be wealthy. Being wealthy is better than being poorer. And it gives you a lot more opportunities. And I got to be totally honest with you. If we look at Rolex Steve, what's the key components? A good woman, a nice motor car, and some beautiful watches. Maybe that can be the secret elixir to having fun in life. And I got to be totally honest with you, that is a real cool way to go. What a cool way to go there. And I got to be honest, the watches themselves, they are, he sent me some photocopy of one of the original brochures. This is on the 1967 the GMT Master. So it's quite interesting. This is how they advertised the watches at the time. And I got to be honest with you there. The thing about Rolex watches, I mean, you've got to look at these things and look at your life and the lifestyle that you lead. And I've got to tell you, the key components: a good woman, a beautiful automobile, or two, some nice cars, and some beautiful hobbies, some hobbies to have, whether it's Rolex, whether it is whatever it is that gives you joy. And this guy here, I gotta tell you, healthy, the healthy living, that is a very important component. Your wealth, your health is your real wealth. At the end of the day, you've got to be healthy to enjoy the material goods that you can get. So I struggle. I have struggled a lot with my weight and being healthy and mentally happy. I've been looking for happiness for many years. Nice. And I think, you don't have to have 2 Ferraris to hit that. I mean, obviously it does help, but I think this is the thing. You want to have the keys. If we look at Rolex Steve, what's he got? He's got a loving, number one, the most important, valuable thing is his, I was going to say wife, but it's actually his health. Number one, the keys to happiness. You need to be healthy. You need to be healthy. Number two, you would like to have a companion. If you're heterosexual, obviously, if you're a bloke, you want to have a girl. If you're a homosexual, you would like a guy. But whatever you want a partner. You want a partner for intimacy, sex, and things like that. Health. You want a partner too. You want to have a nice automobile. It's nice to have an automobile that you're proud and happy to ride in. Now, that could be different for different people. Somebody could say, I want a Raptor, a Ford Raptor, or a Toyota Tacoma. Whatever it is, you're in charge of these decisions. In my case, I'm quite happy with my BMW. But that doesn't mean to say that's right for you. You've got to have your own thing. My good friends, Rolex Steve, Ferrari guy. So, health, partner, automobile, and a couple of hobbies. Watches, cameras, get a couple of hobbies. These seem to be the key component to success. This is what will make you happy, because at the end of the day, you get one stab of this thing we know as life. And if you're not happy, you've got to say to yourself, what do you need to do to make yourself happy? Now, I remember many years ago, I had a friend of mine. He's still a friend. Well, I haven't spoken to him in person for many years. Lenny. And he said to me, he used to say to me, because this was when I was with my Thai wife. We were fighting a bit. And he said, Paul, it wasn't really known as Archie then. Paul, get happy. And I said, well, does that mean I leave this woman or do this? He said, whatever it takes, get happy. Get happy. And it's so true. I mean, if you can't stand the wife you're with, maybe you need to exit. You not maybe, you definitely do. You got to get yourself happy. Having a lot of money isn't necessarily the key to happiness, but it damn well helps. It helps. You got to work this out. What is the key to being happy? Now, these are tricky things to work out. But I gotta tell you, if you don't try, if you don't have a goal, you'll never achieve it. I think my friend Rolex Steve has got a pretty damn happy life. Absolutely happy life. And I've put this together. What is the key components for happiness? Guys, I hope you've liked this paid review. Please like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads. I do need more paid reviews to keep me going full-time on YouTube. I will see you in the next one. Great vid, Arch. Way to go. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about DavidSW. DavidSW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at DavidSW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to DavidSW. I would highly recommend DavidSW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to DavidSW. DavidSW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and today guys, I'm very proud to introduce a new sponsor of the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channels. Who am I talking about? WhatShoppingcom, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. WhatShoppingcom. Check them out, guys. Jump online, check out WhatShopping.com. These guys here have been in business since 2017. Worldwide shipping and distribution. Over 10,000 wristwatches in inventory. Stock in hand, and 90 plus different brands, new and pre-owned. Now, the good thing about WhatShopping.com, trusted by over 4,000 reviews on Chrono24 and Trustpilot. Your one-stop shop to buy any watch your heart desires. Please, guys, check out WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com, WhatShopping.com. I'm ArchieLuxury, and check out WhatShopping.com. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon, look down below, and I will see you in the next one.